Which of these oils are you drawn to? Green, pink, or blue? Green, pink, or blue? All right, this will give quite a bit of information because it's twofold. If you're drawn to the green, that's going to be card 1. If you're drawn to pink, that's going to be card 2. And if you're drawn to blue, that's going to be card 3. So if you're drawn to green, first of all, this is a financial thing. Like, this is about abundance and prosperity and money. So it shows it's something that's lacking in your life. Like, it works in one of two ways. Either we are drawn to it because we need it, or we are drawn to it because we have an abundance of it and we know that we need to just anchor into that a little bit more and tap into that. So for you this week, July 17th to 24th, if you were drawn to green, it's card number 1, which is the 4 of Cups, which is bored. Like, you are so bored. So what's the point of all of this abundance and prosperity if you're bored at home? Like, are you not spending your money? Are you not spending it on experiences? Is it more so spending it on necessities, or not even necessities, but things that we want right now? So like instant gratification instead of saving. But the 4 of Cups, like, you are bored at home. Like, it's very, very boring. For me, like, all my money goes to rent. So yeah, you bet your ass I'm going to be spending time at home because, like, I paid for it, right? But I'm bored. I would so much rather be out gallivanting around the world. And it's just the principle of paying so much for rent where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get my money's worth. So if I were you, I would definitely looking at the areas of your life where you're spending money where it's like, is this worth it? Should I be spending this much money on, subscription TV when it's really blocking me from enjoying my life? Should I be spending this money on so much weed when I should be out, or on alcohol or what have you, on things that are just a reason to escape, to get you away from this bored feeling, when maybe what it should be is collectively bringing that money together to do something huge and exciting and something that really motivates and changes you. Basically what I'm saying is this week you are bored, and that is a huge opportunity to use your imagination to figure out what it is you want. Right? Boredom is a key if we don't use our boredom as a way of filling voids. So if you're bored and it's like, okay, let me just buy this one little thing here, let me buy this one little thing here, you're still bored because you're just getting a small dopamine hit. Use this boredom to be like, what is it that inspires me? What is my imagination trying to tell me? Why am I so bored? What do I need? What do I require? And then you can start saving. Because a lot of times it's a lack of experience, lack of connection, and a lot of times these experiences and connections cost a lot because people value them. There's a reason why they're expensive. So this week you are bored at home, focusing way too much on your prosperity and abundance, and that's what's blocking you. It's time to start saving towards something really imaginative and fun and an adventure and a huge thing. Start this week, because this boredom will eat you alive more than anything else. Okay, this is another interesting one. I love how this works out. If you're drawn to pink, obviously pink is all about love and attraction, right? Like, it goes back to the rose quartz energy. So you're drawn to pink, and that is card 2. So there were 3 cards that popped out, 2 face down, 1 face up. Face down meaning something we just don't want to face. The face up card, 3 of Swords, heartbroken. This always tends to go back to affairs or infidelity, which is just so unbelievably common. And the more I'm realizing how common it is, the more I'm realizing it is from a value system, not feeling worthy of your partner. So either creating the experiences of infidelity or attracting in people who are going to break your heart like that. It's really just based on your value system. So the 2 things that we're not recognizing is the 6 of Wands, which is our support, and then the Page of Wands, which is messages that we receive. So the 3 of Swords this week is reminding you that you are brokenhearted because the amount of support that you receive was not enough for you. You didn't get enough support, and a lot of the support was just through communication, like getting those wake up texts, getting those sleep texts, things like that, where you know that your partner is just so happy to be with you. They value you so much that they're constantly sending you those messages of affirmations of love. And that's really where the true pain comes from. So this week, it's about getting in touch with your heart, clearing your heart, recognizing expectations where it's as simple as showing support, simple as showing that they feel victorious within their support for you. They are happy to support you because they are a fan and they appreciate everything that you do. Every second that they spend with you is a gift. That is base. That is base. And that's where we need to start releasing this pain. Now that we have the understanding of our expectations within relationships, we can release this pain and start attracting in a supportive partner who is constantly communicating positive affirmations and words of affirmations to you. All right, if you were drawn to blue, this one I really got to talk to you about, okay? Blue energy, this is all about our protection. It's the shield oil. So this tells me that there is something, you have evil eye or negative energy being placed on you, people watching you with ill intent. And you know, it's funny, I was just watching this TikTok yesterday and she was saying, you think that the people, especially the feminine energy that you have to worry about, are the ones who are, you know, sitting there like this. Actually, it's the ones who are smiling in your face and being sweet and nice. And for sure, for you this week, it's in your work. There's something about your work and your energy at work and what you've created that there is malice, envy, ill intent that you have to protect yourself from. What's the point of doing all of this work? It's like working your ass off for your diploma and then never giving them your ID so that you don't get that diploma attached to your name and attached to your social insurance number and your student ID. What's the point of doing 4 years of all that work if you're not going to then take the steps to protect yourself and to protect what you've earned and what you've created? So I'm going to give you a little tip. Wear evil eye. Have evil eye at your front door, your office, in your car, everywhere that you are grateful for and not grateful for. Watch the Black Mirror episode, the one Beyond the Sea. Like, that's what I'm saying. To the point where when people see other, like, if you're not appreciating what you have, they want that, so they will do whatever they can to have that or to show you that you did not appreciate it. Like, people, we're all vigilantes out here. We're all doing God's work. So they are doing it to show you that you have something of value. Just after 14 years, I realized my husband's hot, where I'm like, oh my God, it wasn't until I saw other women going to my husband where I'm like, oh yeah, he's hot. It's a resource. It's an asset. I didn't protect it. I just sort of, you know, I didn't value it. So there is something that you have a value that you need to protect, and it's based on your work. And it's only when somebody else is like, yo, that's what you got? Wow, lucky you. Make that as your sign to protect it. Because maybe you've taken it for granted, you're not seeing it, but other people definitely value it, and that means you got to protect it. Okay, I'm dragging on. Love you so much. As always, if you want a personalized reading, please feel free to reach out to me. Find me on Instagram at Beyond Your Sun Sign, or email directly beyondyoursunsign@gmail.com. Love you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.